In this video, we are going to use the free SurveyJS Survey Creator to create NPS survey with follow-up questions. Go to the SurveyJS website and click the Creator link. On the left, there's a toolbox that contains a list of different types of questions you can use in your survey. To create an NPS survey, click Rating or drop it onto the page. Next, click Question 1. Use the in-place editor to change it to, on a scale of 0 to 10, how likely are you to recommend our product to a friend or colleague? And press Enter. Then, change the range from 1 to 5 to 0 to 10. To do this, go to the Rate Value section in the Properties on the right and change the minimum rate to 0 and the maximum rate to 10. You can use the minimum and maximum rate descriptions to ensure users understand what the rating represents. For instance, set the minimum rate description to most unlikely and the maximum to most likely. Finally, replace the question's name with a more descriptive name. For example, change question 1 to NPS score. Press Enter to apply the changes. Now it's time to add an open-ended question. Click Comment in the toolbox to append it to the bottom of the current page, or drag and drop it below the rating question. Change its title to What is the reason for your score? You've just created a simple survey you can test. To test the survey, click the Test Survey tab. In the Test Survey, select a rating of 3, type Sorry, did not use it much as the reason, and click Complete. The survey results can be viewed in a table or JSON format. Now you can customize your survey. Perhaps you don't want numbered questions. To remove these numbers, click Survey and go to the Questions section. Here, change the Show Question Numbers option from on to off. Or you want to hide the open-ended question until a user selects a score in the first question. Select the comment question, go to the Logic section and click Visible If. Here you select the question, NPS score, and select Is Not Empty. If you click Edit, you can see the newly created expression, NPS score, not empty, that tells the survey to make a question visible when the NPS score question has a value. Another way to do this is to use the Survey Logic tab. Delete the existing expression and click Add New. In the Define Conditions section, select NPS score in the Select Question box and Is Not Empty in the second box. Next, go to the Define Actions section, select Question Visibility and select Question 2. Click Save and Return to save the new condition. Finally, you want to make the NPS score question required to ensure a user cannot complete the survey without selecting a score. To do this, select the question and click Is Required. Let's test it again. You can see that only the NPS score question is visible. If you click Complete without answering the question, an error message is shown. But if you select a score, the second question appears. So select 3 and enter the same answer as before. Sorry, did not use it much. Click Complete. View the results and go back to the designer. Let's say you want different questions for your promoters, passers and detractors. You can ask your promoters more detailed questions because they can provide better feedback. You can ask questions like, what features do you value the most? If you want to allow your users to choose only one answer, use Radio Group. Drop it onto the form, go to Properties and change the following settings. Change the name to Promoter Features. Change the title to What features do you value the most? Set the visible if in the logic section to NPS score greater than or equals 9. Use the drop-down list and select greater or equals. Go to the choices and rename them to Stability, User Interface, and Complete Functionality. In the layout section, change the column count to 2. You can also use in-place editors to change items text and add or remove items. For example, add a new choice called Performance, drag it to the first position and delete Complete Functionality. If you think the application is missing some feature or functionality, you can add another item where a user can provide more information about the feature or functionality that should be included in your product. To do this, go to the Choices section and set Has Other Item and change the default Other Item text from Other descriptive to Other. Please specify. Finally, make the question required. For customers who left a bad rating, you can add another question about how to improve their experience. Let's modify the comment question. Rename it Passive Experience. Set the title to How can we improve your experience? And the visible if expression to more than 6 and less than 9. Change NPS score not empty to NPS score greater than 6 and NPS score less than 9. The result is NPS score greater than 6 and NPS score less than 9. Finally, show an open-ended question to find out why they selected that score. Add a new comment question. Go to Properties, change its name to Disappointed Experience and the title to What can we do to improve your experience? Now, set the visible if to NPS score not empty. Let's test it again. Select 9 and Performance. Press Complete and view the results in the table or JSON format. Go back to the designer. Let's allow users to select one or more features for the promoters. To do this, use the drop-down menu that shows the question type in the top right corner to change the radio group question to a checkbox. Then, in Properties, go to the Validation section, add the answer count validator and set the maximum count to 2 and the text to Please select up to 2 features. Now, select 9 and any 3 features and press Complete. This shows an error because there are only 2 features that can be selected. Unselect one feature and press Complete. Finally, it's a good idea to have a thank you message for different users and the type of feedback they leave. The easiest way to do it is to insert the thank you message for passive users in the completed HTML property and other messages in the completed HTML on condition property. Choose Survey in the properties, go to the Show on Completed section and in the completed HTML type, thank you for your feedback. Your feedback will help us improve our product. Then go to Completed HTML on condition and click Add New to add the first item for promoters. Click Edit, expand the tab, set NPS score to greater than 8 and HTML to thank you for your feedback. We are glad that you like our product. Your feedback and suggestions will help us make our product even better. And for detractors, create another item. Set the NPS score to less than 6 and HTML to thank you for your feedback. We sincerely appreciate your insight because it helps improve our product. If you have any more questions or comments, please feel free to contact us as we would be more than happy to assist you. Thank you for your feedback. Now we can try these different thank you pages. Go to the Test Survey tab and show the different thank you pages for an NPS score of 4, 8, and 9. This video showed the basic functionality of a SurveyJS Creator and how to create an NPS survey with follow-up questions. You can now go to the JSON editor to view the definition of the survey. You can share this with your friends or colleagues or use it to run SurveyJS surveys on your own website.